a city that built itself on promises. The promise of luck, the promise of reinvention, the promise that for a few nights, you could leave ordinary life behind. They called it a playground for grown-ups, and then they branded it. What happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas. Welcome to Las Vegas. They call it Sin City, a playground where fortune and failure dance under the same neon sky. A city of lights, money, and illusions, built on dreams that sparkle just as brightly as the desert sun. But the city's lights have a shadow. Behind the shows, behind the high roller rooms and Michelin kitchens, are economies and choices that shape who benefits and who's left paying the bill. Once, Las Vegas was nothing more than a railroad town, a dusty pit stop between Los Angeles and Salt Lake City. Then came 1931, when Nevada legalized gambling. Overnight, the desert became a frontier for risk, chance, and ambition. Casinos rose out of sand, and by the 1950s, mob money and Hollywood fame transformed the Strip into the glittering empire we know today. From Bugsy Siegel's Flamingo to the modern Bellagio, Las Vegas reinvented itself again and again, surviving recessions, scandals, and social change. The heart of the city is Las Vegas Boulevard, better known as the Strip. Here, every building is a statement: Caesar's Palace, the Venetian, the Wynn, the MGM Grand, each one designed not just to entertain, but to keep you inside, where the clocks don't tick, and the dice never stop rolling. Downtown, Fremont Street hums with a different kind of energy. Cheaper drinks, louder music, and nostalgia for old Vegas. It's here where locals and visitors meet, where fortunes are made and lost. Vegas isn't only about gambling, it's also about the show, the spectacle, the feeling that you're living inside a dream. Every night, thousands fill the theaters for Cirque du Soleil, superstar residencies, and world-class magicians. Every restaurant, every bar, every light is carefully curated to make you feel like you're part of something extraordinary. That's the magic of Vegas, and the reason more than 40 million visitors arrive every year, chasing a story that begins and ends under the neon. And yes, for some, Vegas is about reinvention, short-term identity experiments amid 24-hour casinos, late-night neon, and the feel of being anonymous in a crowd. The phrase Sin City isn't an insult, it's a brand built on adult freedom, on luxury, and on indulgence without judgment. But like any brand, it has a cost. For every smile on the Strip, there's a shadow behind it. Workers struggling to make rent, addicts lost in the city's endless nights, and the faint smell of cigarette smoke and desperation that lingers between jackpots. Showgirls and nightlife have their own place in that history. They were part of the spectacle, the glamour that helped sell the city's fantasy. Today, those images remain iconic, even as the business behind them has modernized. Walk the Strip long enough, and you'll see both sides of Vegas, the laughter and the loneliness, the high rollers and the homeless. Public health officials warn of rising overdoses in Clark County. The Southern Nevada Health District reports hundreds of deaths each year linked to opioids and fentanyl. And just blocks from billion-dollar casinos, thousands of people sleep without shelter, living proof that in Las Vegas, the house doesn't always win. 80% of Las Vegas's economy relies on tourism and hospitality. Thousands of servers, dealers, valets, and housekeepers keep the city running, most earning just above minimum wage, many living paycheck to paycheck. Nevada ranks near the bottom of the nation in education, a reflection of a workforce built more for entertainment than opportunity. These are the people behind the glitter, unseen, unheard, and yet essential to the illusion that Vegas sells every night. You're not ready for the wham. Energy's war, I've never been glam. In recent years, Las Vegas tried to diversify. betting on professional sports to extend its entertainment empire. The Las Vegas Raiders, the coming Oakland A's, and potential NBA plans, all backed by billion-dollar stadium projects financed through tourist taxes and public subsidies. Critics say the state's governor, influenced by casino owners and developers, has put more money into stadiums than into schools, housing, or rent relief. Tourists, burdened by rising resort fees and taxes, are starting to complain. Some swear they won't return, claiming the city that once welcomed everyone now overcharges everyone. Locals say it's a simple equation: Vegas is run for the casinos, not the people. With rent rising faster than wages, and no rent freeze to protect residents, many who once believed in the city's promise now find themselves priced out of it. In the city of luck, life itself has become the biggest gamble. The nightlife empire never sleeps. Club promoters flood the streets, handing out wristbands and promises. DJs headline residencies that rival Coachella, and every night millions of dollars flow through the doors of casinos, clubs, and bottle service suites. It's a spectacle of wealth but also a mirror of excess. A city where you can lose your money, your time, and sometimes, yourself.
Yeah. Energy's here, you're not ready for the wham. Energy's war, I've never been glam.
Step off the main strip, and the lights fade fast. The music disappears, the pavement cracks, and reality sets in. Dealers who work midnight shifts and then wait tables, housekeepers who clean rooms by the thousands, chefs who commute long hours for a competitive kitchen wage. We talked to a casino dealer who remembers long summers of double shifts, and a showgirl who rebuilt her life after the curtain fell. Here lives another Vegas, one of the working poor, the forgotten veterans, the addicted, and the displaced. Organizations like Help Hope Home and Las Vegas Rescue Mission fight to help, but the gap between the casinos and the shelters keeps growing wider every year. These voices make clear: the city's success on the ledger sheet can mask real precarity on Main Street. For some, Vegas's decline isn't an accident, it's policy. They point to government decisions that favor developers, casino lobbyists who shape city laws, and an economy where profit outshines people. Others point to national trends, rising airfare costs, macroeconomic slowdowns, and changing tourism patterns. When the pandemic hit, Las Vegas collapsed faster than any U.S. city, proof of how fragile a one-industry economy can be. Las Vegas is a paradox, a city that sells fantasy yet thrives on reality, a place that offers freedom but demands a price. From the fossil of the desert to the glass towers of the Strip, it remains one of humanity's most fascinating creations, a living monument to our hunger for luck, luxury, and illusion. But when the lights go out and the dice stop rolling, you're left with one question: was it worth the gamble? If you found this video insightful, subscribe for more cinematic documentaries exploring the hidden truths of our modern world.